talk. And there's the bell to start the round. You'd like to see more jabs. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Can't score with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Lucky that hook didn't score.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you're training to fight a Swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best Swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
The straight right, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say... They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Swing and a miss with that hook. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Caution being thrown to the wind. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Swing and a miss with the hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've got to wonder how... And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter punch. Nope, that jab not going to score. fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. Jab does not score. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses come back.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Couldn't land that jab. Missed with that right uppercut. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to...
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the... He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Get out of the way of that right hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. These two fighters are made for one another.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I...
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Settle back in, but needs to play some defense.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't worry about the knockout. Don't worry about the tough round.
And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. He's sharp.
Perfect counter shot. Miss with that jab. That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again?
Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed.